Art, another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the All-Star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. They've got Luka Doncic, Dwight Powell out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bullock in at the small forward position. And the Mavericks with possession here. Coming off a Suns make. Here's Doncic. And Ayton pulls it down.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Crowder goes in. Paul passes to Bridges. Here's Crowder. Here's the three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
From deep, here's Doncic. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back at you three. The revenge triple.
Paul passes to Bridges. Paul against Doncic. Paul drives in, down lows. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And here's Brunson from the arc. Kept alive. Pass to Doncic. Another shot. On the wing, Finney-Smith. 4 on the clock. Paul with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Booker. And here's Doncic outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey. And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Doncic. Again, Doncic missing.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Booker can't get it to go. Tipped. Stolen by Ayton. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. From deep, here's Doncic. And Ayton pulls it down.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
The kick out to Paul. Puts up a 3. Nails it from 3. Paul's got 7.
You know, Paul loves to operate in the lane, and he's extremely good at it, but he also understands the value of stretching the defense.
And here's Doncic outside. That one's good. 2 for 8 now.
Just 2 for 8 shooting early on. Maybe that hoop will help build some momentum.
Doncic against Paul. For 3, Booker. Launches a 3. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Stolen by Ayton. To the paint. Powell with a steal. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:10 left in the opening quarter. And Doncic launches from deep.
And Paul is known as a dogged defender, somebody who gets right up in the face of whoever he's on.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. And stolen by Brunson. The 3 is up. Another miss by Doncic.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Paul. He has 7. Driving in. Pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Paul against Doncic. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The three ball. No good that time.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
That'll count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Phoenix Suns leading by 6 as we wrap up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul is a communicator.
If anything, whether it's...
And CP3 never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort, defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Powell in at the center position. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie.
Luka
Thanks.
Doncic.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the second round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player, though. Great IQ and hard work has paid off.
Doncic against Paul. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Paul finds Crowder. Back to Paul from deep. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And 2 national titles at Villanova for Jalen Brunson. Clark, why do you think he slipped to the second round?
Well, it's hard to say, B.A. You know, the draft is more art than science, and guys slip for whatever reason. But if you're a pro and you get into a situation where you can prove how good you are, then you'll hang around in the league. Great college players may not have star potential, but he's truly a long-time NBA pro.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Doncic with it, and it's Paul picking him up. From deep, and Luka Doncic with the 3. Doncic has got 14 points. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
I also like what they've done on the fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Finney-Smith.
And it's a 4-point Maverick lead.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Outside for Booker to halt the run. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. And here's Brunson from the arc. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Brunson's gotten his second bucket.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. Booker missing again.
He just can't find a consistent way to score. And this team could certainly use it.
Powell finds Doncic. Jacks up a 3. Crowder grabs the miss.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
3-pointer Bridges knocks it down from distance.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
And Doncic launches from deep. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The Suns have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Booker Booker against Brunson. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Crowder. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ayton. That shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Doncic with it. From deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 17.
You know, often once Luka gets the ball, it's all over. It's all she wrote. He's well positioned to finish that catch and shoot.
The three. Booker can't get it to go.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Powell outside. Stolen by Ayton. For three, Booker. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Oh, what a... Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
They've got Torrey Craig. Landry Shamet is out there with Aaron Holiday. Then it's Cameron Johnson, and it's McGee in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court, and opponents can foul to force your hand.
Here's Holiday, and Holiday powers it home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Green for three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Suns trailing. Here's Shamet. Out to Craig. Takes a three. Suns keep it alive. Craig on the wing. Holiday from long range. Drops in the three. Holiday's got 5 points.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enduring a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Hardaway, a good look. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. And the Mavericks lead by 4. Now here's Holiday. He's got 5. Craig passes to Holiday. And the Suns miss again. The Mavericks have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Well, Grant, if you had to describe exactly what a stretch 4 looks like, you might be describing Davis Bertans.
Yeah, that's the mold that Bertans has been carved out of. He can draw defenders away from the hoop with his outside shooting. And when he needs to mix it up in the paint and grab some rebounds, he's more than capable of that too.
Now here's Holiday. Outside Johnson. Buries it from 3. Johnson's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Dinwiddie outside. Craig against Green. Shot clock at 6. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Shamet. Left side Johnson. McGee, a screen on Bertans. Sinks it from distance. And now just a 1-point Maverick lead.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Now here's Green. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 5 on the clock. Hardaway with it, and it's McGee picking him up. Hardaway, no good. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Outside Johnson. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Landry Shamet. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Hardaway. There's 57 seconds left in the third. And he lobs it up to the rim. Craig with a steal.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
The kick out to Johnson. For the lead. Second chance shot. And it's laid in by McGee. McGee's got his first points of the night.
And, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
Dinwiddie passes to Bertans. Back to Dinwiddie. Over Holiday. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Outside Craig. Pass to Johnson. Over Green. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Suns ahead. They're up.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
All right, let's take a look at our assist to the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Davis Bertans is out there with Boban Marjanovic. Then it's Green, then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. Dinwiddie passes to Bertans. Hardaway on the wing. Picked by Bertans. Down low. Gets stolen by Johnson. And the Suns pushing it up now. And the basket by Shamet. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Inside. The shot by Bertans, no good.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Now here's Paul. For 3, Booker. He's off on that one.
At some point, you need to know when to stop shooting. Just too many misses piling up for him.
Doncic with the bucket.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
Here's Paul. Outside Booker. There's the 3. Counted from distance. And the Suns lead by 6.
And their offense has been much tighter since halftime. The guys are starting to work together, moving the ball around, getting good shots.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
The Suns have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Bridges passes to Booker. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Booker finds Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Shoots. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
Here's Paul. Bridges outside. Off the mark there with a three. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. From deep, here's Doncic. Another miss by Doncic.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Booker can't get it to go. The Mavericks trailing from outside the arc. And Doncic with the three. Doncic has got 25 points.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Pass to Bridges. Up top, Crowder. Now here's Paul. Back to Crowder. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 9 rebounds now. Oh, got a piece of it. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Brunson against Paul. Brunson passes to Doncic. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Dallas ball.
A minute 9 left in the game. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. With the fadeaway. Again, Doncic missing.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because he got his attempt away from the defender. But the touch was poor.
Pass to Booker. Lets it go from deep. That shot off. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Bullock. To tie it up. And it's good. Oh, an enormous three-pointer.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Booker. The offensive rebound. Ayton finds Bridges. Brunson against Paul. The Suns need to get off a shot. For 3, Booker. Money from deep.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Doncic against Bridges. From the wing. No good on the shot. And stolen by Brunson. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed.
forward.
Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Ayton in the high post. Gobert on him. They get it again. Booker outside. Kicks it to Paul. Good ball movement here by the Suns. 6 on the shot clock. With the drive. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Gobert. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Tipped away. Passes it to Gobert. O'Neal against Bridges. And stolen by Ayton. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is engaged and comes up with a key steal there.
Conley against Paul. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Conley's shot is off. Phoenix is gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised, he is a double-double machine. And think about it, he is not even at his prime yet.
Now here's Booker. Booker draws the double. Back to Paul. Over Bogdanovich. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Crowder. Booker with no one around, and he's good on the 3-ball.
It looked like he caught the clock out of the corner of his eye, and Booker calmly beats it.
On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Booker. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Bridges inside the 3-point line. Suns keep it alive. And that one's good, Ayton.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Conley against Paul. Mitchell in the corner. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Paul against Conley. Paul kicks to Ayton. Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. Launches a 3. And the 3-ball is good. Booker's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell in the corner. And the Jazz, another 3.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Paul kicks to Ayton. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Mitchell in the corner. And there's the pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. To the inside. Bogdanovich. Another shot. Kicks it out to Mitchell. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Takes the 3. Goes up again. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix on defense. Back to Gobert. Mitchell finds Conley. Just 5 on the clock. A 3 from Bogdanovich. O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer.
Mikal Bridges doesn't take a possession off. You love his willingness to harass the offensive player. So disciplined, so tough. Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. Crowder from outside. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
Ball against Conley. At the elbow, it's Mitchell. Outside Conley. Back to Gobert. And stolen by Ayton. And so the first quarter is in the books. Suns lead by 4. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get rocked.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Well, you know, another thing they've been having success with has been the three-point shot.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Now, Booker, after the missed 3 from Jay Crowder. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
And to me, that's just a case of being too aggressive. You're out of position. Don't compound the problem.
Oh,
how high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Conley with the 3. Bridges with some nice defense. Suns leading by 3. Paul kicks to Crowder. Back the ball, deflects the pass. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
For 3, Booker drills the 3-pointer. Booker's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns.
Well, that's the moneymaker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from 3-point range if you allow it.
Here's Mitchell driving the lane. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Ball against Conley. Oh, Ayton in position. Paul dishes to Ayton. 4 on the shot clock. Second chance shot.
Boy, how about the quickness of Mike Conley to get from defensive stance to contest. That is nice.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
O'Neal kicks to Gobert. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Again, Mitchell missing.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
A nice shot by Booker. You know, Doris, some of these star players are so skilled. If you were playing, which of those skills do you think would be the most fun?
I'm selfish. I want to be one of those guys who steps across half court and immediately is within range, so the range shooting would be the first. But I also want to be that freak athlete who everybody's terrified. When I get above the rim, I'm just putting it down on your head.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, Bojan Bogdanović may be one of the most underrated players in this league. This guy understands his role and plays it well. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
It's stolen by Gobert.
Phoenix foul.
The Jazz shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Mike Conley, probably one of the most respected players in the league, and I don't see this guy stopping anytime soon. He brings great effort every single night, plays with a team-minded selflessness, is a big shot maker. This guy has had such a solid, probably underrated career.
Jazz trail by 3. Mitchell left side. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Ayton in the high post. Back to Booker. Takes a 3. That shot, no good. And it's Utah the other way. O'Neal with it. Chris Paul covering. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, that's the kind of finish that sends a message to an opponent. Donovan Mitchell with the dunk.
Conley against Paul. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. Kicks it out to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got 17 now.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's O'Neal. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Passes it to Bogdanovich. There's the 3. And Donovan Mitchell hit from deep. Mitchell's got 9 points now in the quarter.
This guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
With 3, Booker, another 3 for Phoenix.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Suns ahead. They lead by 2. And thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Utah trailing here, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Suns, they've got JaVale McGee. Torrey Craig is out there with Johnson. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. McGee against Whiteside. From deep. McGee's shot is off. Utah's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Fires from deep. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Utah's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Craig against Pascal. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now, here's Pascal. Tight defense on him. 5 on the clock. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Phoenix has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Johnson finds Craig. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And stolen by Whiteside.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
Alexander Walker passes to Clarkson. Down low, here's Pascal. Rebounded by McGee.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now, here's Shamet. Defended by Pascal. Puts the move on. Tries again. The kick out to Holiday. Johnson outside. There's the triple. That one doesn't drop. The Jazz go the other way with it. Alexander Walker passes to Pascal. Whiteside, a screen on Johnson. And the basket by Pascal.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson, and boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. And now a 5-point Suns lead.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Pascal, taken away by Holiday. And here comes Holiday, leading the fast break. Pass to Johnson. Outside Holiday. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. No good from 18. Here's House driving to the basket.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
1:24 left to play in the third. Holiday, the pass to Johnson. Another three for Phoenix.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. For 3. Rebound, Utah. It's tipped. And Holiday kicks to Johnson. Now the pass to Shamet. Lets it go with a 3. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. Passes to Shamet. Good ball movement here by the Suns. But Trey, it's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Clarkson. Here's Alexander Walker. Left side Clarkson. And he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Suns lead by 5. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Clarkson. Whiteside is out there with Eric Castro. And it's House in at the 3. That's the group right now for Utah.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pulls up for 3. And that one's good. Shamet. Shamet's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Jumps up, and slam dunk by Pascal.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Holiday, the pass to Johnson. Back to Holiday. And Eric Pascal picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
First team foul. Sun substitution.
Pass to Bridges. Booker in the corner. Launches it. Knocks down the 3 ball. Booker's got 23 points.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. That shot off. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They lead by 7. Booker fires from way outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Conley with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Booker against Mitchell. Bridges passes to Booker. Over in the corner, Paul. Clock at 4 from downtown. Good on the triple. And the Suns lead by 10.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a lot.
Here's Conley trying to get open as Bogdanovich. Conley's shot is off. Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. A nice shot by Booker.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
From deep, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. Here he goes. Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the pass to Bridges. Puts up a 3. Conley grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Nailed from 3-point land.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Paul for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Mitchell wide open. Again, Mitchell missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Suns.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Devin Booker.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Conley kicks to O'Neal from outside the arc. 3-pointer. That one's not going to go. The Suns go the other way with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. A nice shot by Booker.
Just tremendous range already. What a floor spacer Booker is at such a tender young age.
Conley with the three. Passes it to O'Neal. Spins. Going inside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker fires from way outside. Can't connect from long distance. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap.
at these rosters. A lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. And here's Doncic outside. O'Neal pulls it in. Conley passes to Mitchell. Doncic against Conley. O'Neal on the wing. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
And here's Doncic outside. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Mitchell. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
Now here's Mitchell. For 3. Pass to O'Neal. Let's go with a 3. It's not going to go for him. The Mavericks have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Doncic against Conley. 4-3.
The heart and hustle of Conley really putting in work on defense.
Doncic, no good. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, B.A., was Donovan's sport growing up, but a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
Another miss by Doncic.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
From deep, the long distance 3 is buried. And it's all knotted up.
Yeah, hopefully that settles him down after starting the game 0 for 6.
Outside Mitchell. Powell with a steal. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Doncic's shot is good. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
I also like what they've done on the fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. The Jazz making their last shot.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Stolen by Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
On the wing, Mitchell tries the spin move. The shot. The shot no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Conley. And Doncic with the 3. Doncic has got 9.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much, a lot of times, three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
Bogdanovic, it's good on the putback.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. And Doncic launches from deep. Rebound, Utah. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds in the game. The 3 from Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Finney Smith pulls it in. And for the Mavericks, their shooting has not been great early. Just 27%. Another miss by Doncic. Utah has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Conley against Doncic. Knocks down the long J. He's got 12.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. The 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
From deep, here's Doncic. Again, Doncic missing.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
From the corner. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Doncic outside, drills it from deep.
Using that change of pace off the dribble, Doncic gets the shots he wants.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. Oh, what a quarter.
All right, look who's coming out to court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, it's safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
They push it up 4 on 3. From deep, here's Doncic. On target from range. Doncic has got 18 points.
The one guy you can't forget about is Doncic. I mean, when he's running the floor, you gotta stay with him.
The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Brunson. Takes the 3. The shot off that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And Mike Conley can do this now. He can play off the ball and punish the defense for giving him space.
Fires in the triple.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the knack.
The 3 from Mitchell. Finney Smith pulls it in. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. From the arc. Again, Doncic missing.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Textbook pass to exploit the fast break. Gets it out ahead for the easy bucket.
Steps back. And Doncic launches from deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Doncic has got 9 points in the quarter. Conley against Doncic. O'Neal on the wing. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Doncic outside. Another 3 for Dallas. You had the chance to play under some terrific coaches, Smitty. How influential is good coaching on a team's success?
They really go hand in hand, B.A. The coach sets the tone for the whole team. And strong leadership leads to strong play out on the floor and likely a lot of wins.
Fires from deep. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Conley goes in. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
The Jazz have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovic doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
Doncic against Conley. Fires the 3. And Luka Doncic good for 3. Doncic has got 33 points.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Here's O'Neal. Releases. No good off the back of the rim.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. Good D by Finney-Smith.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And it's Doncic missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know, it's tough to deal with the quickness of Mike Conley. I wouldn't want to do it.
At the line for the Jazz, Mike.
And Conley drops them both. 23 seconds left in the second quarter. Doncic outside. No good with the triple. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Bogdanovich.
The track star DNA for Conley on full display in the open court.
From deep, here's Doncic. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we finished off one half of play. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 13. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Reggie Bullock is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Luka Doncic, then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Powell in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well-seasoned. But he's been at this for a long, long time. All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Conley. Lets the 3 fly. And no good. And the Mavericks go on the other way now. 17 points was their biggest margin. And here's Doncic outside. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 6 rebounds now in the game. That one goes. Count it. Conley's got 10 points.
And that's where Conley is most dangerous. Just amazing quickness on his way to the rack.
And Doncic launches from deep. Rebounded by the Jazz. And stolen by Brunson. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Conley. Doncic against Bogdanovich. From deep 3-point range. And Luka Doncic with the 3s. Doncic has got 45 points. Pass to O'Neal. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. And now the Mavs on the run. And here's Doncic outside. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Here's O'Neal. He has 6. Here's Gobert. And that one's long. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And Doncic launches from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Jacks up a 3. Oh, connects again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Now Mitchell. 9 points in the game. They need this. Mavericks with a rebound. Doncic has got his 6th rebound on the night. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. From deep. unable to get that one. And Utah the other way now.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Off target with the three. Utah's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. And Doncic launches from deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Doncic has got 54 points. From deep, Conley. He drops it from range.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
1 minute left in the third quarter. And here's Doncic outside. The rebound by the Jazz. O'Neal's got 8 rebounds in the game. Yep, that one goes. Conley's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal percentage is rising.
Hits a three-pointer.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space. Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
There's the three. And it's Doncic missing. The Jazz have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. And that one's good from Conley.
We know what Conley can do as a playmaker, but tonight it's been about his scoring.
Doncic against Conley. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The 3 from Mitchell. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks liking their chances.
All right, rookies coming out to start. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. From deep, here's Doncic. Drains the triple. And the Mavericks lead by 18. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
They've also generated a lot of points off turnovers over the course of the game tonight.
Launches it. Rebound, Utah. Bogdanovich has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
And here's Doncic outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
O'Neal. It's rebounded by Dallas. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Powell passes to Doncic. Clock at 6. Dallas no good that time either.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Mitchell with the ball, and it's Brunson picking him up. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Dallas has got just 1 of 6 threes to go in the 4th. And here's Doncic outside. Dallas again missing.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Mavericks shooting 40% from the field in this one. Doncic against Mitchell. Lets it fly. Finney Smith with it. From deep, here's Doncic.
You need strength, you need length, you need a strong frame and quick feet. Donovan Mitchell has all of that. That's why he could be one of the best stoppers in this game.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. Doncic outside. Buries it from 3. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
Outside for Mitchell. Back to Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the
For 3, O'Neal.
2 minutes.
Foul pulls it in. Foul's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Back to Mitchell. Driving to the basket. And it's Brunson with the rebound. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. The Jazz making a switch here. Haskell's checked in.
Coming over the floor for the Jazz.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Mitchell against Doncic. Sinks it from distance. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Mavericks.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Luka Doncic.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Doncic, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Doncic is doubled. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic against Bogdanovic. From deep 3-point range. Doncic, no good. So it's Utah now. They trail by 14. Finney-Smith with it. Defended by Bogdanovic. And here's Doncic. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good.
At power forward, Jim.
And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball, Kevin.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Home in the paint. And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Paul kicks to Crowder. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. It's a three-point game. The three. Rebound by the Suns.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him. And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And just here to tell you, I don't think he has any.
Now Doncic, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
The three for Doncic.
Not letting the offense get the better of him. Bridges locked in.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league. No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
The kick out to Crowder. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to, but still dangerous.
And it's Doncic missing.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now here's Paul. Ayton at the elbow. Kicks it out to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. They get it back. Ayton, the pass to Booker. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Doncic.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Such a wide open look. Booker's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, Booker being assertive on offense when the defense isn't playing him tight enough. He's taking full advantage.
And here is Doncic after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. This one for 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got 9 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Now Booker after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Powell with a screen on Bridges. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Ayton attacking, and Ayton throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Booker outside. Suns keep it alive. Ayton finds Booker. And a miss there on the triple. The 3 for Doncic. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Mavs. And Booker puts up a deep 3. And so it's Phoenix in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Right back after this break.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Jalen Brunson out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Here's Doncic following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Now Booker. He's got 9. Suns moving the ball around. The 3 drains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 12 points in the game. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
And here's Booker after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. No good from Booker.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Phoenix leading by 8. Paul outside. Back to Bridges. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And it's Doncic missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Ayton trying to break free, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter. Mavericks trail by 10. Doncic feeling it out. It's good from long range. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Bridges against Doncic. Beyond the arc. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Booker's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And how about Booker just zipping around the defense and still able to make that J?
Doncic outside. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Baseline J on the way, off the left rim and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Drops in the tray.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Paul kicks to Booker. And he uses the glass on the layup. Booker's got 20.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Bridges dishes to Booker. From the arc. They get it back. Ayton kicks to Crowder. Paul against Doncic. Now here's Paul. Defense right on him. No good from Booker. Here's Doncic. Passes it to Brunson. Buries the long-range jumper.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. His production. happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 7. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Torrey Craig. Cameron Johnson is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. And he recovers it. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game. The Suns making a switch here. Charge is checked in, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Booker the pass to Ayton. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Back to Paul. And Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does. And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That'll be his second foul of the game. Phoenix leading by 9. Booker looking around. Pass to Ayton. Bridges, no one around him. And he's good on the 3 ball. Bridges has got 5 points so far. And Brent, with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players. And he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player. Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
Now here's Booker. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Powell with the steal. Bridges with the steal. Ayton with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Paul for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Paul's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Bridges against Doncic. Off the run. Dallas again missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Paul kicks to Bridges. For 3, Booker. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's the drive. Dallas, no good that time either.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Booker finds 8. Back to Booker. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 22 points for Devin Booker.
And it looks like they left a defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 18, and he gets the bucket.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Suns.
Pass to Booker. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Bridges outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ayton. Great D that time from Powell. Mavericks trail by 15. Doncic fires from way outside. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And here is Doncic after Mikal Bridges hitting the 3. To the paint, here's Finney Smith. Rebound by the Suns. Booker's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bridges misses. The Mavericks shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. Doncic, no good. Suns leading by 18. And here's Booker from the arc. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
3.
Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
High post shot. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
And right now, I don't think he could hit a barn the way he shot this quarter. How about 2 of 10?
Here's Paul on the wing. Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Here's Doncic. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Doncic has got 24 points.
In the mid-range, no longer a challenge for Doncic. He has rapidly become one of the best 3-level scorers in the game.
Paul for 3. And so it's the Phoenix Suns controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on.
In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Powell, Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Finney Smith in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And it's Doncic missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And he's going up for the alley-oop.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Doncic outside. And it's off from 3-point range. Suns leading by 22. Booker fires from way outside. Bullock with the rebound. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. Dallas again missing.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Paul passes to McGee. Back to Paul. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. From about 19 feet, McGee's shot is off. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Doncic outside. Nailed from 3-point land. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half. Paul outside. The dish to Crowder. Fires top of the key. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Mavericks trailed by 19. Finney Smith passes to Doncic. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Booker puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
And he got loose from the 3-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Suns leading by 22. From deep 3-point range, it's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Shoots the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Doncic has got 30.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
And it's Paul missing.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
On the wing, Booker lets the 3 fly. Phoenix, no good that time either.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Rejected by Booker. And they get it back. Powell sets a screen for Brunson. No good on the triple. Phoenix has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Crowder dishes to Bridges. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Stolen by Bullock. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul.
JaVale McGee.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Mavericks trail by 17. Doncic outside. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Doncic has got 17 now just in the second half.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Suns.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Devin Booker.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep three-point range, and again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Paul with the ball. $19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Crowder. Shot clock at 5. For three, Booker. He can't get it to go. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, Jimmy, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to...
to Kate. Allie, take it away.
Thanks.
Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. So Phoenix will get the first possession. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at center, filling out the middle. From deep, Conley. Utah, the rebound. Gobert passes to Conley. Spins. Beyond the arc. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now.
Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
The three is up. Rebound, Utah. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. The wide open shot is on the money.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
The three from Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Three-point field goal.
Mitchell's got 5.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. On the wing, Crowder. With the drive, pass to Ayton. And stolen by Gobert.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented. And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
But Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And now the Suns fast break. Ayton passes to Paul. Fires in the triple.
He has proven that you have got to get out and contest on the three-point shot. Chris Paul is always efficient from three.
Down low. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Ayton. Booker, the pass to Bridges. And Booker with the jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Conley passes to Mitchell. To end the run.
I like the effort Booker gives on defense, especially when he pressures the shooter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Crowder, a screen on Conley. Paul against Conley. For three, Bridges. Utah with the rebound. Crowder with a steal. All sorts of time. Another one falls for Phoenix. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers. That pass was about the location, puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
And here's Paul.
Jazz foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
From outside the arc.
Boy, how about the quickness of Mike Conley to get from defensive stance to contest. That is nice.
To the inside. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Bogdanovic with a screen on Paul. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Pass to Crowder from behind the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah trailing here. The three from Mitchell. Connects from downtown. Mitchell's got 8 points.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Conley against Paul. Crowder, the pass to Booker. From deep. Counted from distance. Booker's got his second bucket on the night.
How about that? Devin Booker says anything you can do, I can do better. 3 in the books.
Back to Conley. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns ahead. They lead by 2. And back at them.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Dancers.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And take a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And we see teams that win in the regular season but can't translate that to the playoffs, Doris. What are some of the reasons that can be the case?
I mean, B.A., the first thing that comes to mind is the postseason, we know, is just a series of adjustments. We call them adjustments on adjustments on adjustments. Certainly it helps to have great shot makers, being able to score when your first or second option is taken away, because at that point, every defense takes away your best abilities as an offensive team.
The Suns leading. Outside Booker. And here's Crowder from the arc. Hits the trifecta. Crowder's got his second basket of the game.
To me, you've got to run this guy off his shots. Jake Crowder is a good catch-and-shoot jump shooter.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Tries the spin move. To the paint. Crowder with a steal. Booker with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Booker against Mitchell. Booker on the take. This one for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Well, you think about Jake Crowder's career. He has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
The 3 from Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Ayton. And the shot goes. And the Suns lead by 7. And Doris, Crowder's defense, a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
The 3 from Mitchell. Inside. Pass to Gobert. Here's Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Conley. Gets the 3 to fall. Conley's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Booker. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Pass to Gobert. Now Conley. And he's going for the oop here. And then... Bogdanovich with the dunk.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Ball passes to Crowder, deflects the pass. Stolen by Conley. Mitchell with the ball, now guarded by Booker. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley, and here's Bogdanovich. The three from Mitchell, and Ayton pulls it down. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. And Booker, here we go. Bridges with it. Back to Booker. Fires for 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to O'Neal. Right side, Bogdanovich. Paul with a steal. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Bogdanovich. Now Conley. They get it back. Controls the rebound and the putback.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive and finishing strong.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Takes the 3. Back to Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Second chance effort. That one rolls around and rims out.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Suns on top, leading by just 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So the Utah 5 right now. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Daniel House. And it's Pascal in at power forward. Now Payne. Saric, high post. It's intercepted. In transition, here come the Jazz. And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Outside Johnson. McGee against Pascal. Pass to Shaman. It's stolen by Clarkson. Hey, great communication on the lob. And it's a 3-point Utah lead.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look. Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
And Saric throws it down.
What I love is the aggressiveness of Dario Saric, making sure he leaves no doubt.
Clarkson for 3. Here's Pascal. Clarkson outside. Pass to Whiteside. To the paint. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Just 2 to shoot. It's stolen by Johnson. They're running. Here's Shamet. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Now, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking a three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Here's Alexander Walker. The Jazz with another miss. And it's Phoenix's ball. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Pass to Saric. And here comes the break. And the call will go against JaVale McGee.
JaVale McGee.
That's his first foul. Holiday's checked in for the Suns.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Suns, Aaron Holiday.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's House. And another miss by Utah. The Suns on offense. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Pass to Shamet. Holiday with the ball. The crossover. Now here's McGee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one is off.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
And a slam dunk by Paschall.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Right side, Holiday. Pass to McGee. Outside, Holiday. Here's Shamet. That's tipped. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And there's the lob. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Outside Paschall. Shoots over Johnson. Paschall can't hit. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Outside Johnson. Here's Shamet. Knocks it down from distance. Shamet's got 6 in the quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Here's Phoenix. They're on an 11-2 run. Here's Shamet. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And a slam dunk by Paschall.
Assisted by
good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
Now here's Holiday. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Clarkson finds Paschall. Over Saric. Off the mark from 16 feet. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Suns on top, leading by 4. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Landry Shamet is out there with Aaron Holiday. Then there's Dario Saric. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. McGee. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Saric. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. A different look for Utah.
Substitution.
Here's Paul. And here's Ayton. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Paul. From 10 feet away. Ayton passes to Paul. The 3 ball. That won't go either for Paul.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
From deep, Conley. The rebound by Bridges.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Phoenix no good that time either.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Conley passes to Bogdanovic. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game. Outside Paul. Mitchell against Booker. Crowder outside. Tries it from 19. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one. And the Suns lead by 4.
Well, Jake Crowder has developed into a very reliable mid-range shooter. You don't want to let him get comfortable.
Here's Gobert. Outside for Mitchell. Stolen by Booker. Ayton passes to Bridges. Here's a 3 from Paul. Sinks the tray. And it's a 7-point Phoenix lead. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Suns?
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Outside Booker puts up a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich, and it's good for 2.
Well, Bogdanovich looking so comfortable close to the rim, just extends past the defense beautifully.
Outside Booker. From deep, and the 3-pointer goes.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Conley with the ball, now guarded by Crowder. Spins. Bogdanovich into the lane. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Clock at 6. Tries again. The kick out to Conley.
Well, Chris Paul can compensate for size mismatches with his craftiness and his smarts, getting work done as a defender right there.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both. And there's 1:38 left in the final quarter. Ball against Conley. Pass to Booker. From downtown, Booker missing again. The Jazz have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. The 3 from Mitchell. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
This guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
For 3, Booker. A shot that time not on target. So Utah will take it the other way, and it's Mitchell. The miss, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
The Suns have gone 4 for 10 in the 4th. Paul against Conley. The drive by Paul. Out to Bridges. Outside Booker. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
Another shot. Gobert. Count it!
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Outside Paul. There's the drive. Out to Bridges. There's the triple. Utah with the rebound.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And here's Booker. From deep three-point range, no good. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous...
Coming up next, the Jazz taking on the Mavericks. For the Jazz, they pride themselves on each and every step that leads to victory.
Here we go.
So Dallas will get the first possession. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Doncic. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the power forward. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Powell pulls it in. And so Powell will bring it up for Dallas.
And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on team. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Doncic with the bucket.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Conley gets the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Here's Doncic. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Jazz take it the other way. I'll go to David. Oh, that was a strong double.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich. The shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Takes a step back, and he drives in. Brunson, no good. Jazz have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Back to Mitchell. From past the arc. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
They need this. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Hands it from downtown. Bogdanovich has got 5.
And the quick release of Bogdanovich, he gets rid of that ball in a hurry.
Finney Smith passes to Bullock. Here's Finney Smith. And here's Brunson. Dallas, no good that time either. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And they recover it. Takes the 3. Stolen by Bullock. Got a piece of it. Stolen by O'Neal. Mitchell wide open. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. 2 points. That one goes.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward. This guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Yep, it counts. Conley's got his second basket.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
That's short off the rim.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
And now Utah, fast break. Mitchell leading the charge. There's O'Neal with the 3. Mavericks with the rebound. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Buries the open 3 to cap the break. Doncic has got it back down to single digits for the Mavs. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Powell pulls it in.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Doncic, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Here's Doncic. And that one is off.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
There's O'Neal with the three. Here's Mitchell. The Mavericks pull it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Brunson with a clean look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Mitchell outside. It'll count. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Jazz up 8.
All right, Brooklyn's coming out of the court. Come on, get loud.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the group right now for Utah. Conley against Doncic. And again, Dallas running up the court in transition. Gobert with the block. And they're able to recover. Utah leading by 6. Launches it. And it's Mitchell missing. Now Brunson. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Conley.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Mavericks trail by 6. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Another miss by Utah.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Now with guys like Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, we've seen, Clark, the resurgence of the center position in the NBA.
Yeah, how about that, Kevin? A little bit of back to the future, because historically centers were the go-to guys on title teams when you look at the history of the game. Even though we've shifted to a perimeter game, we've seen the skilled big men have MVP caliber seasons the last several years.
It's good. Powell's got his first points of the game.
Dwight Powell certainly has high energy, and his hops help him a lot inside.
And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Gobert finds Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Drains the 3-pointer. Mitchell's got 10.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Here's Doncic. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. For 3, Mitchell. The Mavericks pull it in. One-on-one fast break. It's stolen by Gobert. Now, here is O'Neal. He's guarded by Bullock. Drills the 3-pointer. Mitchell's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Doncic. And too long on the shot.
You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Gets in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game. It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Here's Doncic. Lays it up off the glass. 12 points for him.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
Mitchell in the corner. 1:04 left in the first half. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Mavericks ball.
And so Powell will bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Doncic. Conley grabs the miss. Conley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovic. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Mitchell. It's blocked. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Here's Brunson. Offensive rebound. Finney-Smith kicks to Brunson. Five to shoot. Over Conley. Dallas again missing. No, here we go. Conley, nobody back. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. And so it's the Utah Jazz holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break.
27.
I thank you, David and Fogler.
19.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
On the floor for Dallas, they've got Powell. Jalen Brunson out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 4 slot. O'Neal against Doncic. Driving in. Gobert with the block. Out to Doncic. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. 14 points for Luka Doncic.
You know, Luka's one of those players where the mid-range shot is really a weapon for him. Not just an afterthought. I mean, he is lights out from that distance.
Doncic with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. And the dunk by Powell.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition off.
For 3, Mitchell. Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell. Out to the wing. Looking to get back on track here. He can't get that one. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And it's Doncic missing. Jazz leading by 6. Here's Alexander Walker. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Powell for 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Jazz shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Pascal. It's rebounded by Dallas. Bullock's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Poked away. Here's Pascal. And slam dunk by Pascal.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense. Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Throws down the breakaway jam.
Maybe not a natural-born distributor, but Clarkson working to keep his teammates involved.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Doncic way outside. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Pascal's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 12. Over to the wing. Here's Brunson, plenty of space. Releases from the wing and drills it. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Steps back. Alexander Walker passes to Whiteside, and he gets it to go. Whiteside's got the lead up to 12 now for the Jazz. Brunson scanning the floor. Shoots over Clarkson. Brunson, no good. Jazz have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. From 18 feet away, the rebound by the Jazz. Whiteside's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's House outside, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pascal.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Mavericks trail by 12.
And in this era of small ball, House has carved out an interesting role for himself.
And you know what, Greg? I think he's really a wing player by position. But his strength, length, and hops have allowed him to play power forward at times and even center in a small ball lineup.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And really the defense not organized on that inbounds play, and boy, do they pay the price with the triple.
Stolen by Brunson. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Here's Finney Smith. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Here's Pascal. House kicks to Pascal. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here on the jam by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Doncic outside. And Whiteside sends it back. And they'll get another chance. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Seven seconds left here in the third quarter. Stolen away. Here's Brunson. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Utah in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've dictated. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of the game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. We've got Eric Pascal, also Whiteside out there, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 1. That's the group right now for Utah.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's foul number 2 for him. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Gobert finds Mitchell, tries the spin move. Hits it from 3-point range. And the Jazz lead by 12.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Now, here's Doncic. There's the 3. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to ease up off the threes. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And with that change, the Jazz lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Doncic. Doncic with the block.
Yeah, the defense of Doncic looking a lot better. I mean, when he works hard at that end of the floor, he can get up and block some shots, too. Not a lot of them, but he can block a few.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 5 assists tonight. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Utah Jazz.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really hard.
It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Doncic. From deep. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell, and it's off the back rim, no good. Here's Brunson. Off target from three-point range.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Gobert, a second chance effort. Gobert, great positioning on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 13.
When Gobert goes up, he gets up. Airtime to spare as he slams the putback home.
Dallas no good that time either. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. O'Neal misses. And so Powell will bring it up for Dallas. And here's Doncic from the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Doncic has got 16 points here in the second half. Conley against Doncic. Bogdanovic wide open. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. From deep 3-point range, and it's Doncic missing. Jazz leading by 10. Powell with the steal. From deep, Doncic no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Got a piece of it, and the Mavericks with possession here. From downtown, rebounded by the Jazz. Led by as many as 14 points.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Jazz.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Here's Conley. No good with the elbow jumper. From deep three-point range, off the mark. And so it's Utah with the win. A confident win and one where they cleared David. Thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark